he ever.
Hello.
Hey, we're rolling now. It was several fights in for Volkanovski ever even got taken to the ground at all. The same with Usman.
We're just jumping into it, guys.
We're delving right in. We're so close to 299.
Yeah, we're talking about 299. We're coming at him and just showing him a little fucking stat about
Cheeto Vera. Marlon Vera. Yeah, man.
He's never been knocked down. He's never been submitted. He's
14 years.
And he's never been knocked out at like crazy. 30, what did it say, 32 fights?
Yeah.
32, 34 fights. That's a crazy fucking stat, especially in the UFC in that class.
It was in that weight class.
That weight class. I was about to say
probably the most stacked weight class there is.
That's what I'm saying. Like that class, Edwards class and Izzy's class. Those are like the top 3 classes.
Definitely. Isn't it crazy that in this sport it's not the heavyweights? I mean, it is the heavyweights. Heavyweights are exciting, but when it comes to well-rounded fighters that are giving you exciting events, main events.
Oh yeah.
It's these
But
classes,
it was kind of like that
lightweight, middleweight.
That fight not too long ago that happened like 2 weeks ago, fight night in Mexico. There was a crazy stat about that too.
The Brandon Moreno fight?
No, I'm just talking about all the fights in general.
Oh.
But that was the one about the Brandon Moreno and everything and all them. Nobody on that card was the weight was over 155. Nobody,
crazy stat.
Nobody fought because of the altitude that they were in. They were like 8,000 feet.
Also, there was something like the first,
and everybody was winded and getting sick. That's what happened to Raul
Rosas.
Yeah,
Rosas. He got cast out in that elevation.
He got sick before his fight. He got sick before his fight. Yeah, that's why he canceled. Yeah, he got sick before his fight.
Yeah, he did back out. But that Mexico card, there's a crazy stat. Like the first 4 fights, there were 14. But between all the winners of all the fights, there was one, because they were all decision. But there was one takedown between all the winners. There was 14 takedowns between the losers of the first 4 fights. 14 takedowns. One dude had 9 takedowns, and he still lost by decision. And it wasn't anything significant on the other guys. I mean, there were good fights.
That's pretty crazy because that's like when
you think it'd be a big part of the
kind of
judgment.
like the same deal. Whenever you saw Peter Yan and O'Malley fight,
Sean O'Malley.
He had like 6 or like 5 to 7 takedowns against O'Malley, and O'Malley didn't have one. But I mean, he did do a lot of work.
He had some nice.
He did do he did do a lot of work standing up. But I mean.
And off the back too.
I honestly feel like Peter won that fight. Like, and I'm a huge O'Malley fan. Like, I fucking love the Sugar Show. Hope he fucking wins this weekend. Hope he gets his redemption and fucking knocks his ass out. But
I don't know about that.
Don't what?
I mean, it could go either way. But knocking out Vera
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough.
I mean, you just we're singing his praises about
not getting knocked out. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be tough. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I mean, everybody didn't see fucking him knocking out Alex Sterling fucking like he did. Fucking, I mean, and the thing about O'Malley is because he's got that power.
Yes,
he's got that power, and
he's so accurate.
He is very accurate. I mean, that's what he works with, and so I mean, I think he got it. I'm going with my boy O'Malley this weekend, and I think he's gonna do it. I'm gonna give it to him. Honestly, I'm gonna say it's gonna take him a little bit longer. I'm gonna say it's gonna go to at least three rounds.
It's gonna. I mean, it's 5.
It's a 5 rounder. It's a 5 rounder for sure.
They're both 5-round fighters.
Yeah. I don't know.
Has
Malley hasn't went 5 rounds.
He hasn't gone 5 rounds.
I was about to say he hasn't won 5 rounds with anybody. His first 5 rounder was against Alex, and he ended him in the 2nd round. I mean, he has went the 3 round. He has went 3 rounds.
The championship rounds are different.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big fucking difference. It's kind of like when we watch Usman and fucking old boy fight in the 3 rounds. Like, dude, if they would have went 2 more rounds, Usman had that fight. Dude. Usman won that
fight.
Ran
out of time.
Dude, Usman, it was, I think it was a draw. But I mean, it was fucking close.
I always, and it seems like there's different rules every country they go in. But I always thought if somebody had the title, it was on the other person to come and take the title. Like if it wasn't a super definitive win and the champion didn't throw anything, really significant, it was still on the opposer to come and take the title and like, claim the win if it goes to decision.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. We've seen robberies.
That's
too.
What I'm saying. Like, dude, if they would have went 2 more rounds, he did not have the stamina to go 2 more rounds with Usman.
No,
That's
man.
why Usman's a 5
Usman
round.
looked fresh.
He did.
He looked
looked
fresh.
good.
He gave the interview. He
He
wasn't
looked
gassed
good.
or nothing, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, and Jemiz looked fucking out of it.
Yeah.
He did not, like, he was not going to go another round. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a good fighter, but he is not a championship fighter. I don't think he has that in him yet. Like, he is a dog.
He's very young too.
He's very young,
like
and he is undefeated. But I just don't think he's a championship dog. I really don't.
I think he has that in him, though. If somebody molded him right, somebody gave him some discipline.
He's got to get out of his head of like this fucking badass that he is, because
he's getting there. He seems more mature in his last couple shows.
I was about to say it does. After he seems like he's maturing it more than whenever he missed weight. When he missed weight,
he fight Kevin Holland that fight. Because he missed weight against Diaz.
No, he wasn't. No,
he was gonna fight Diaz, but maybe that's not the same instance. But he was gonna fight Diaz. He was gonna fight Diaz. Ended up fighting
the other dude because he missed weight by 8 pounds. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's insane. That's the fight where he went in there acting all arrogant. That was he fought Trailblazer Holland.
Yeah,
because he went in there acting all arrogant. Joe Rogan was like,
dude, he was like, if this was a championship fight, you would not be doing this right now.
Exactly. And he was like, I don't care.
I killed everybody. I killed everyone.
And that big rant was kind of his downfall. He lost the majority of
But I feel like he has matured since then.
But like since then, I feel
he's definitely got to get that stamina up, because he doesn't have a 5-round stamina yet.
You saw how he did against Gilbert. I don't know if we mentioned it last time, but I told you that I think that Gilbert and Hamza fight should have been run for the BMF title instead of the Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje.
For sure.
Even though that fight was insane and it ended in star-studded fashion.
That's what that stat I sent you, bro, about that Usman fight. Or not the Usman fight, the Gilbert Burns fight. That was I gotta look that one up, dude, just to tell everybody this.
And Gilbert, and they were asking Gilbert why he took the fight against Jack Della Maddalena. As if you need to question fucking Gilbert over as to why he's fighting. He can fight anybody.
Over his first 5 UFCs, Jemiz has suffered 120 strikes. 119 came from Gilbert Burns.
That's insane, dude. Hadn't even been touched. The same's going for Bo Nickel. Let's be frank.
Oh yeah,
he hasn't really been touched.
I think he fights, dude. And he's fighting I think he's on the main card, but at that fucking 300 fight, I'm more excited about the fucking prelims than I am the fucking main card. Like, oh my God. Dude, the fucking prelims are fucking a main card. Like, you're getting a free main card. I mean, if you got ESPN Plus, but I mean, you're still paying for that. But still, like, dude, you're getting a fucking.
Or if you can finesse.
Yeah.
No. I still think 300 is only going to be the second most exciting event of this year, because it's stacked incredibly. But by Christmas, we're going to see some shit. You know, we always do in December for like the last.
I mean, you do, but fight. I mean, most of the time you don't see the cards like you are, like, because it's like he does like 100, 200, 300, like those are the big cards. Like
well, this one has John Jones also, right?
No. John Jones, they offered him the fight in 300 for the main event.
Yeah.
But he said there wasn't enough time for him. He said he wouldn't be ready.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not fighting on 300.
You know, it's great. I mean, maybe I just look.
And honestly, like the videos I've been seeing of John Jones, don't look like he really is ready. That boy looks.
I don't know.
He looks a little fat.
Dude took 3 years off, came back and.
Oh, I'm a huge John Jones fan. Well, I mean, I got a short right over there, like signed by him, but like,
he made Cyril Gane look like pumpkin pie for real. Like, just folded him up.
I mean, he's the best ever to do it. Like Dana says, like, for a reason, like. He can look like he does, and he's still like, nobody's got the dude. Yeah. That dude is fucking.
Yeah, he's unreal.
He is
and his strikes are the scariest shit ever. I mean, the best fight the UFC could ever ask for would be John Jones versus Francis Ngannou, and I don't know how Dana let that slip through the cracks, man.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how he let that get away from him. Because now you got John Jones fighting regularly. Well, I say regularly. Once a year is regularly. Well,
they were talking about if John Jones beats Stipe, then he's gonna fight. I think he's from like England.
The current interim heavyweight champion.
Yeah, the current one.
Tom Aspinall.
Yes, Tom. terrible with fucking names, dude. I can see his face. I'm that way with anybody. Like if I can see your fucking face one time and I will remember your face, but names, I am the fucking worst with names.
It does help that I play the video game so much. I haven't played it since January.
I was like, dude, I am the fucking worst with it. Like I can remember what he looks like, everything. Yeah. I can remember he's from England, everything like that. But you tell me a name, I am fucking terrible with them.
I fucking expired my PSN in January, so I haven't played since January. I got it last night. I hopped on UFC immediately, hopped online. I got my ass beat twice in a row. I turned that shit off. I was like, fuck this shit. What did I just pay for? It is the most fun game on the planet. I can't wait to play UFC 5. It's been out for months and I still don't have it. I'm a fucking buster. But it helps me remember the names in the
the best game ever is going to be Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah. Some beer. It's been
a little while.
You ever played? I mean, we're getting out of the UFC real quick, but have you ever played Mario Kart?
Of course. Back in the gap, we played often.
Bro, I can't.
I never actually had a 64. My cousin had a 64. One cousin had a 64. One cousin had a Super Nintendo.
Good of a drinker you are. Did you get fucked up quick? Because you got like I could be wrong. It's like 3 races and then you do the championship race. So it's like 4 races. Like and it takes you like fucking 5-10 minutes to do those. So in fucking 15-20 minutes, you're 8 beers in. Because you got to finish that beer before within that's what I'm saying. Within 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you're fucking 6-pack or 16-pack in. And
you gotta do the championship.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it'll fuck you up real quick.
Yeah, you get wrecked.
You get wrecked real quick, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I need to take a little break real quick. Mario Kart will get you.
We'd always get on we couldn't focus. We'd always get on like hard drinking games or like we play this game called Let's Get Fucked Up.
What is that?
My boy Dev, he'll tell you all about it.
The one that got the one on the pod.
Yeah, he was on last, and we just said it's funny. Make up a name. It has to. Man, I don't want to get still in the sauce. It has to end in fuck. So like you'll be whatever fuck. I'll be like black fuck. Another guy will be sick fuck. He'll be dumb fuck. So you start the game.
I'll be white fuck.
Yeah, you'll do something like that. Exactly. It'll be funny. But you have to remember your name because it'll get called and you have to be like on point. You'll be clapping. You'll be like, what's the name of this fucking game? Let's get fucked up. Everybody's chanting. And then you go, black fuck better than a white fuck. And if you don't catch it on the next beat and say white fuck better than a dumb fuck better than a drunk fuck.
Dude,
if you don't catch that, then everybody goes, oh, and you have to chug whatever's in your hand.
Oh shit.
You get fucked. It's called Let's Get Fucked Up, but it is the best game ever, dog.
I've never played that.
He's played all.
It's crazy how many different drinking games there are because I'd be getting like cousins and friends and all kinds of stuff like back in the day. They'd come over and they're like, "Hey, let's play this game." I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I remember when niggas want to play quarters. Maybe you play quarters,
waterfall.
Flick fucking. What happened to the waterfall? Waterfall blew up when we were in high school.
Yeah,
Waterfall
was crazy.
Everybody's playing waterfall.
Oh yeah. But I mean, just like there's a bunch of different fucking drinking games that there are.
You ever try the drinking like board games or card games or the dice games you get from like HEB and shit?
No,
it's too many rules. It's too much reading. You got to play something classic. You know what I mean? Like Flip Cup, or fucking something simple that everybody knows the rules to. Some beer pong. Beer pong is always going to be top of the list.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Perfect combination of alcohol and basketball.
I can't tell, dude. Like we used to have back in the day at my parents' house. They would always let me party. We had our barn, so they would let us party in the barn. I had a big ass fucking board and had it sitting on some fucking big round barrels, and we'd had to have such big fucking rager parties out there, and it was just a big ass board. So whenever you came, everybody signed the board. Like I had so many people sign the board. I had so many fucking signs that.
Shit, yeah.
That I got somehow. I don't know how I got them, but I got some signs like stop signs.
The party house always had like a refrigerator full of empty bottles.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
just
fucking all kinds of
dozens of fucking.
I had couches out there so people could sit on couches. I had fucking all kinds of shit out there. It was the fucking best. But man, yeah, we played so much beer pong out there. It was unreal. So much beer pong.
I said beer pong was the number one drinking game. I think it's kind of shifting over to I always want to say bag toss. What's that game called?
Cornhole. I was about to
Cornhole.
say cornhole. I love some cornhole.
Dude, motherfuckers love drinking and playing cornhole out here.
I like it. I like playing games like that where it's like a casual fucking game.
Yeah, I can stand here and do it. I don't have to be running or thinking too hard.
If you make a bag, I got to choke my fucking beer. Like it's nothing like that. Like I can play the game, and if I finish half my beer playing the game, or if I drink a couple of drinks during the game, like it's fine. But I like it because it's a lot of fun, and you can still have a few beers while you're still playing it.
Yeah. I don't mind getting really smashed quick.
As long as you got good boards. That's the real main thing. I hate them cheap ass boards, like them cornhole cheap ass boards. Yeah.
You want like big wooden slab
boards? Oh yeah, like my cousin and some of my friends, they got like competition like style good boards and good bags and everything like that. Like it really makes a difference.
So you go to Lone Star, they got the big setup out back in their little back patio area.
Mm-hmm. I think Chelsea's has got some too. I've never played. Right. I've never played on theirs. I just know that they have cornhole boards over there. But yeah,
you can have fun. You can have fun. You get to find a drinking game and actually enjoy it. You know.
Sorry to get off topic.
Oh yeah, I don't know how we're talking about.
I don't know. UFC. It got jumped back, but we'll go to it is easy to get off topic. It really is. Like people just don't
have topics.
I was about to say people are like, oh, y'all be jumping around, but like you don't fucking realize.
You don't want to get bored.
How easy it is to like. You mention one thing and you're like, oh, boom. Like you just start talking about that and you just don't realize it.
Yeah. Sometimes my mind's racing. I got something like in mind. Sometimes I take a word and it just,
it just fucking goes.
Reminds me of something I was thinking about. Yeah.
But back to the US. I mean, so we talked about who you got on the O'Malley fight.
I hate to start throwing my name in the hat. Both of these fighters, I really enjoy watching them.
I got you.
They're two of the best, the two best in the division, clearly. I think Cheeto's more of a bro. You see Cheeto doing cool shit, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out, not hanging out with like fucking influencers and bullshit, but hanging out with like comics and like real people. And he's just so down to earth. I fuck with Cheeto way heavier. Plus, when it comes to just viciousness in the octagon, Cheeto's, I think, proven what he can do. He's somebody who's exciting to see all the time. O'Malley, I can't say he's not exciting to see all the time. You want to see him in there, but I mean, he has his moments. It's like, I don't even know if this is a good comparison, but like Paddy Pimblett, very easy to like, and I want to watch him fight. But there's some fights that he's had where I'm like, he's kind of getting, his game plan's getting stuffed. That's how I feel about O'Malley. Like sometimes you see his game plan, he always adapts, rises to the occasion. Cheeto is a vicious bulldog, and he'll destroy anybody he's in there against. Is what I've seen in the last several Cheeto fights. So I got Cheeto for sure.
That's like you should have just said that first because the way
at this point I'm just rambling. But I do like them both though. I mean, any other situation, I'd probably be in O'Malley's corner.
If he wasn't fighting O'Malley, I would be going for Cheeto.
I'm kind of going the other way. If O'Malley wasn't fighting Cheeto, I'd be like, yeah, for sure. But
that's what I'm the same way. Like I like both of them. I mean, I really do, and I hope it's a fucking dog fight, just all fucking 5 rounds, and they're just fucking haymakers the whole time. That's what I hope. But
the undercard on that one has me more intrigued.
I was about to say, I was
worried about, I was about to get onto that, quick, but I was like, the first time.
Who you got on that Max Holloway and he's fighting him? Fuck, dude, I just went blank.
The only other fight I remember is Gilbert and Jack.
Oh, that's
the only other fight I remember. But, and we've been talking about it for weeks. I've been looking at the same fucking lineup for weeks. But
Justin Gaethje?
Gaethje's fighting Ferguson? Max Holloway.
Max Holloway for the BMF belt.
Maybe I missed Holloway's prime. Maybe I just wasn't. I mean, I came in. I
don't
know.
How do you miss his a lot?
Like, he's been around forever,
dude. The dude. You look at his fight record of the people he's fucking fought. The dude is. His last like 10 or 15 fights have all been fighters in the top 10.
And he's the best boxer in the division.
Like that's what I was talking about this with a buddy at work. I'm like, dude, he was like, I got Justin Gaethje. I'm like, dude, you can't really sleep on Max Holloway. The dude's a fucking dog. Like he's gonna take you the whole fucking time. He's like Nate Diaz. Like he's gonna get bloodied the fuck up, but he is gonna stay there and fucking take hits and swing the whole fucking time.
Always, but Gaethje, I mean, who would have thought that Gaethje was gonna sleep fucking Dustin Poirier?
Oh, dude, that kick was nasty.
Who the fuck saw that coming?
I didn't see that kick coming. That was
so you can't sleep on Gaethje. He's got every weapon in the bag.
I like
it. Tiny. I mean, not tiny, but he's a little.
There's too many people that are fighting
huge.
That I'm a big fan of both. You know, like that's what I'm like.
We keep up with the new people and shit. We're trying to follow all that. We follow all the women fighters. We follow all the new guys that are coming in through Contender Series.
I think I could be wrong, but I'm looking it up. But I think Mackenzie's on this one.
Mackenzie Dern?
Yeah.
She just fought.
No, she didn't. That was the other girl that I like.
It was Mackenzie Dern that just fought on that last
Kevin Holland's fighting this one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What's his name's not on this card. It's Dustin Poirier and
and Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yeah. He's fighting him.
That's scary, man.
Kevin Holland and Michael Page. Gilbert Burns and Jack.
Michael Venom Page.
Dude, that Gilbert Burns and Jack's
Jack Della Maddalena, bro.
Dude,
I love Jack Della Maddalena.
I do too.
He's so fucking good. He's in there and he's just accurate. He's just well trained. He reminds me a lot of Bryce Mitchell. Not even
Peter Young and Song Yadong.
Yes.
That's gonna be a fucking
Song Yadong is a fucking animal. He's an animal and he's got a hell of a chin. But I love
Macy Barbie.
Who's she fighting?
She's fighting
Mackenzie Dern?
No, she's fighting Caitlin. But I like Macy.
Caitlin
Baheda? I'll go back. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I switched over to see who was the one that fought that I watched. Yeah, Mackenzie Dern. She was the one that fought in the 298. So you are right. But yeah, she's
she's a hell of a fighter. This is 299. Where am I at? I'm all over the road here.
I'm probably gonna say this wrong. Caitlin Chukagian.
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 Yeah, Caitlin Chukagian. She's a fucking beast too. Jesus.
And
Curtis Blades and John
Pedro
Almeida.
Munoz. Dude, I'm fucking ready to see him.
Pedro Munoz. He's fucking nasty. Bro, yeah, Caitlin Chukagian, Curtis Razor Blades, and Jayton Almeida is going to be fucking crazy. Matush Gamrot and Rafael Dos Anjos.
Dude, yeah.
Bro,
I just was about to say that.
I can't wait till Saturday, man. I'm fucking dying.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be fucking bangers.
Shit. Yeah, I can't afford to miss any of this shit.
Oh no, like I'll definitely have to be watching these.
Early start at 5. Yeah, we'll get into that. I got some shit going on early in the day. I got some family business.
I work all day, but I'll definitely.
Man, I'm gonna have to be on my phone or something. I'm gonna have to hotspot. Somebody gonna have to give me that shit. I can't miss this card. 300's got some exciting shit going. And in between, let's not sleep on the cards in between. Tied to Avasa. Yeah, well, they got Ovid St. Preux. Thiago Moises. That's gonna be a decent card. It'll be fun to watch. Motherfucking Thug Rose Namajunas on March 23rd. And Amanda Ribas. That's gonna be a good ass fight, dude. Thug Rose 12-6. Still one of my favorite fighters. I'm still gonna watch every fucking fight.
Tua
Vasi, yeah, but Thug Rose.
Thug Rose, she's nasty.
Yeah, she's one of the best.
Yeah, I was looking at all these fight cards too.
There's a lot going on in the coming 2 months, man. There's a lot going on. You've been
didn't Junior Tafa just fight? Didn't he just?
He was supposed to fight. Junior Tafa just lost.
Yeah, he just.
But now Junior Tafa was supposed to. Justin Tafa, his brother, was supposed to fight that fight, but he took it for him and lost.
Oh, okay.
So he's getting him back. Junior Tafa set to fight somebody, but Justin Tafa stepping in.
That Peyton dude that was on the UFC, the Contender Series. I'm sorry, he's fighting on that Thug Rose card.
Damn.
He's on the main card.
I can't wait till Contender Series comes back on Tuesdays.
I'm so fucking ready.
I needed something to watch last night. I didn't even think about basketball. I've been seeing highlights on basketball. Apparently, Draymond's been going crazy, fighting people and shit, knocking niggas over. I haven't seen any of it. Fucking League Pass. I wanted to get League Pass last year. I didn't get it this year, but it's worth the money.
Trying to see like when the UFC Contender Series is coming back. I fucking miss it. That's why I want it.
I do too. Give you something to do. 5 to 7. It's quick. It goes so quick for 6 fights. Plus they pick which fighters are getting contracts, which Usually a winner's going to get a contract. Dana really wants to sweep up all the
he will.
competition he
and
can
dude, it was kind of fucking nice last year.
Biggest one. Last year he picked up a ton of fucking people.
Dude, he did. He picked up, and it was crazy. Like, because last year was first time that I've watched. I mean, I didn't watch every I didn't watch like the first couple of seasons of the Contender Series.
Yeah,
but all the ones that I have been watching the past probably like 4 or 5. Dude, I can't remember a time that he took a person that lost. And this season, he took like 3 or 4.
Did he?
Yeah, dude, he took quite a few people that lost, in which it was. I don't blame him, because the people that they were fighting, they were both dogs. They swung for fucking 3 rounds.
Yeah,
like it was like, I think there was one that was a draw, and he took both of them. It was like a girl. No, it might have been girls that got the draw. I don't remember, but it was like 2 girls. They went out there and they were like, dude, how is somebody gonna compete with what just happened? Because these 2 girls fucking swung for 3 rounds. Like, I don't know how they had the stamina to go fucking, it was like 3 or 5 minute rounds.
Yeah.
And fight all 3 rounds. And they fucking swung the whole time. The whole motherfucking time. Like, they did not get tired. They just fucking, from bell to the end of the bell, like fucking just swung.
I feel like it's never really been a rarity for the UFC to give like dual contracts, though.
It was fucking awesome.
I remember even back, there's an early, it was Forrest Griffin fighting Stephen Bonner. Forrest Griffin fighting Stephen Bonner. And it was like a 5-round fight. It went the whole 5. It might have been 3, because this is like 2003 or something. But they went all the rounds, and then it went to Stephen Bonner. But they still offered, no, it couldn't have been Forrest Griffin. Oh, it went to Forrest Griffin. It went to Forrest Griffin, because then they turned around and were like, it was too incredible of a fight. We're also going to offer Stephen Bonner a 6-figure contract.
Wasn't that for the Ultimate Fighter, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Not.
Well, actually, now that you bring it up, I don't know. I didn't know if Ultimate Fighter's been around that long.
I don't
I mean, this is early 2000s. This might have been 2005.
This is the one I do remember latest. The one you were talking about, because it was 2 fucking hell of a fight.
I'd have called Dev. Yeah. Dev could fucking tell me. It was, I want to say like 2005.
It was a long time ago.
It was.
I do remember
they gave
the
dual
fight.
Contracts. Dana's always been pretty fucking generous. If you think about it. I don't blame
him, though.
He's always been generous. He throws the money around and it comes back tenfold. You know, probably how he feels when he's in a casino.
I mean, they both had a fucking killer UFC.
Yeah, their careers in the UFC were
too.
Fucking.
Like, it was fucking awesome.
They're both legends of the game.
So, I mean, I don't fucking blame you.
Watching old fights back then, there were so many moves that weren't being utilized yet. So many things that they weren't doing, but the fights were still incredible.
Oh, yeah.
They're still incredible.
Back then, I feel like there was a lot more like standing up fights.
Yeah. The jiu-jitsu, granted, UFC started when, mixed martial arts kind of kicked off and shit. And
yeah,
jiu-jitsu dudes were killing giant guys. But I understand. I agree exactly what you're saying. Back early 2000s, it was stand-up fights. You're watching 2 dudes stand up. There wasn't a whole bunch of. There were submissions here and there, but they're standing up and they're banging, dude. Every fucking fight.
Yeah, it's not like you didn't see as many ground fights as you do now. Yeah, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying there wasn't.
You would see more like kickboxing and different martial arts, but not as much submission, not as much wrestling, not as much jiu-jitsu. Which, hey, I think things are getting better. I think things are only getting better, more exciting, and harder to win.
Who you got on the Dustin Poirier fight then?
I'd love to see Poirier win. I don't think he will.
I do want him to, because I think the dude, I could be wrong, but I think that dude's like on like a 2 or 3 losing fight.
He is, yeah. I think that was his second one in a row when he lost to Gaethje.
I think he got tapped out and then knocked out. This guy
he's fighting, though, fucking Benoit Saint-Denis, is on a kill. He's on a warpath.
Yeah.
Can't even call it a killing streak. He's murdered everybody.
And I honestly feel like he's been in it a minute. Like, I feel like if he loses, like, let's hang him up, Dustin.
I think he said it himself.
Did he?
I think he said it himself recently, that if he loses, he's hanging him up.
I don't blame him. Like, he's had a fucking killer ass. He's had a killer ass career.
Yeah,
and it's just
he's always going to be a fan favorite.
He's getting to that. He's a step slower.
But he had legendary moments. I mean, he's like the guy that took down McGregor.
Yeah.
Now,
did he ever have the? Did he ever have? Did he ever? No, he never. He never He never beat Khabib. Khabib.
No. I was talking about the guy that took down McGregor.
I got you.
It was.
Did he ever get? Has he ever got the belt?
Dustin? That's a good question. I don't think so.
Like I can't. I don't think he's ever been champion. I don't know if he's ever been a champion.
He's always been top 10.
But no, oh yeah, he's definitely been top 10. But I think every time he's tried to fight for the belt, he's always lost the belt.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I don't think he's ever had the title.
I don't think he's ever had the belt.
I think he's fought for it. Yeah. He fought for it against Charles Oliveira, but he lost.
But no, I do like Dustin, but I just feel like he's lost his step. He's lost his step.
No, yeah, he did have the belt.
He did.
He beat Max Holloway for it in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, he beat Max Holloway for it, and then he lost it to Khabib.
Damn,
and then he lost to Charles Oliveira.
That would suck to have to go back to fight Khabib after winning the belt. You know?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it would, dude. Well, no, he's only lost once in a row. He lost to Nurmagomedov, then to Charles Oliveira. Then he beat Conor twice in 2021. Lost to Charles again 2021 for the title contention. And then he beat Michael Chandler in 22.
Yeah, he tapped him out.
Yeah, lost to Gaethje in 23. So,
okay.
So he's doing all right. He's not doing too bad, it up. 29-8. He's been around for fucking ever.
That's what I'm saying. He's been around for
37 fights.
Like,
that's a lot, dog.
They were showing his like picture of going in the UFC to now. Like he was a little kid then, and now like it's
even Khabib only had like 26 fights in the UFC.
Did he? I don't think he had that much.
No, yeah, he had 26-0. I'm pretty sure is his record.
I don't think he fought that much in the UFC though.
Khabib?
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think he had that many in the UFC because they're gonna go off your whole mixed martial art. Look up what he had for UFC though.
Total
UFC fights. I don't think it was that much because Dana was giving. They were like, "Will you give Khabib the honor of being the best in the UFC?" And he goes, "No, he didn't have enough fights to be that person."
Okay, so he was 29-0 total.
Yes,
but UFC wins 13.
Okay, see?
Yeah, 13.
I was about to say, so he was 29, so that's 16 fights that he didn't have in the UFC.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. But still, those fucking fights were incredible.
I'm not saying
4 title contentions, which you're still not fucking with Valentina Shevchenko. You want to talk about clearing out a division?
Bro.
Who the fuck did it better than Valentina Shevchenko?
She needs to get a fucking.
She needs Hall of Fame
status.
Give
my girl back.
Fuck yeah. Let her run it back.
Fucking dude.
Give her Hall of Fame status. She's absolutely Hall of Fame level.
She lost the first one, won the second one. She lost the first one, won the second one.
Agreed.
She got knocked out or tapped out the first one.
Yeah, that was
she came out and it was a dog fight. It was a dog fight.
Yes, it was.
My girl won it. My girl won barely.
Yeah,
barely. I'm not saying that she won it by a lot.
Close.
It was a very, very close fight. But I feel like she won that bitch.
First, like she
got robbed. Like, and everybody knew it. She knew it. Everybody knew it. Like the whole crowd.
As sad as it is,
Joe Rogan knew it.
Make it definitive, man.
Joe Rogan knew it.
You got to make it definitive. You got to put the stamp on it. You can't leave anything up to question. Otherwise, you fucking leave it up to the judges.
And it's kind of like Dana says all the time, like, dude, someone like these fucking the people judging it, the judges, like, what the fuck are you judging?
Like they don't actually watch the sport.
What I don't get it.
They're judging off of technicality without ever watching the sport, is what it seems.
That's what
like.
I'm
Where's
like.
Dana getting these fucking people?
Dude,
I guess it's USADA. But USADA's supposed to be anyway, I'm sorry, fucking UFC was supposed to stop all involvement with USADA in 24, I thought they were gonna cut USADA off so they weren't regulating the sport anymore.
I think that was just on UAs.
Oh, really?
I think I could be fucking wrong, but yeah, I mean, Dana talked a lot of shit about them, so I don't know. Right. I don't even see like if they would be even the judges if they're fucking. But I knew he was going away from them for the UAs.
Yeah.
So I don't know who he's doing on UAs now or what.
You can't leave anything, man. You can't leave anything up in the air. That's why when dudes get dropped, they get rushed for quick. Even when they're asleep, they're getting punched in the face till the ref stops it. You can't leave anything up for debate. There's been so many instances where dudes get slept, like are knocked out and just roll enough to come to and be back in the fight. It's fucking crazy. I wish I could remember the fighter, but he's walking backwards and he gets slept, and he gets dropped, and he rolls back, and he's getting like finished. He gets up, gets dropped again, but the guy's punching him. I
saw that. It was a black dude,
big black dude. He got up and knocked him out. It's like Rumble Johnson or somebody like that. Like it's somebody well known. I'm
he got knocked out like 3 times.
Yeah, got up and won the fucking fight
and
like
fucking
KO.
won it by that was wild.
You can't leave dude, I've seen that
so many times on Instagram.
Yeah,
and dude, that was I never watched that fight in person, but I've watched the fight on Instagram, the whole fight.
That's one of the greatest highlights in sports history.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
One of the best highlights in sports history.
It'll make you want to start watching UFC. Like, get into it. Like, just watching that. Like, if somebody watched that, they're like, dude, this is what this is about. Like, dude, it is.
There's also dudes that like pick somebody up to slam them, landed on their own forehead, and knocked themselves out.
Oh, yeah.
It's, man,
it is wild.
I don't know how anybody can even contest that it's not the greatest sport, that it is the greatest sport, man.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy how far they have came. It's took the sports world over.
You ever watch 90s highlights from when UFC first kicked off?
Oh yeah,
dude, dudes getting like punched in the nuts.
I was watching an interview with Dana talking about how him and Joe Rogan came to how they are, and he was like, dude, I saw him do an interview, and he was talking about UFC.
Just as a fan.
And he was like, yeah, just as a fan, and he was like, I heard the knowledge that he had. And I knew he was like, he was into martial art, mixed martial arts and stuff like that. But just hearing him talk and knowing where he's come from, doing Fear Factor and everything like that, he was like, I asked him to come and join me. He was like, and this is when we were fucking nothing. He was like,
Rogan said the first few episodes he didn't even get paid for. He was like, just give my friends tickets.
The first 11 UFC fights he did not get paid for.
Yeah.
He just did them.
They gave his buddies free tickets and like free drinks and shit. And then after a while, he's like, okay, we should put something in writing.
So, and then that's when they got bigger, and then they gave him that fucking contract.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, dude, he was like, that's why he was like,
Fertitas. When they sold to the Fertitas, when they sold UFC the first time, is when it exploded. The Fertitta brothers fucking blew it up to what it is now. Throughout the early 2000s.
It's fucking huge.
Insane what they've done with it. With Dana, like, leading the charge. Fucking incredible. Absolutely spectacular. And the dudes are real dudes. It's not, they have nothing to show, you know what I mean? They have like and to be fair, that's something I like about boxing also, is that all the champions are real guys. Speaking of boxing, sorry to change avenues. Fucking, did you see anything about Ryan Garcia, the boxer championship?
Dude, he's been
I think his phone got stolen. Well, at first, it seemed like his phone got stolen because he was posting shit on Twitter like 666 Satan, blah blah blah, and a bunch of gibberish.
I didn't see all that.
And then he came on in there.
I've been seeing interviews with him, and the dude looks like he's on drugs. Like, he looks thrown the fuck off.
He's one of the best athletes.
And they were just talking about back to O'Malley. He was like, "Yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug." And they were asking they would ask him another question, and he was like I said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. And the dude, like, he looks like he's like fucking all gittery and fucking
he's going through something.
He definitely is going. He might not be on drugs but he's definitely going through something.
He issued a
because he is not the same Ryan Garcia that he first came in there to be.
Shit, that he was last year. He's not the same he was last year.
After he's been, I don't know, dude. He's thrown the fuck off.
He's got one of the most impressive fight records of fucking ever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He had over 100 fights before he was 14. Like, the dude's incredible.
The only loss he's got is the fucking Tank.
And the first thing I saw was him coming back being like, hey, I don't know, I don't have my access to my phone. They took my phone. They have all my accounts and shit. I don't have anything. The bank's locked me out. I can't even withdraw my own money. So, figuring it out, letting I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm not fucking dead or whatever like that, because they were saying crazy shit on his Twitter account. But then, I saw an interview he did where he was saying something about he got held down and forced to watch child porn. Like, held down.
I didn't hear that one.
By executives or something, or by people that were trying to extort him. I didn't even I read the headline. I always talk shit about people who read the headline and don't go into the story. But it was an audio. It was on Twitter. It was an interview. He did a Zoom interview. He wasn't even on video. It was just audio. But I just read the description of the video. It's just crazy as fuck. The more and more people come out. I mean, Again with Diddy, we talked about Diddy last time. It's crazy how much shit is done in the dark
that dude's wild.
10 years later, 15, 20 years later, people resurface
back onto that. I think it was his like wife. I don't know if he's still married, and it was like a couple of years ago too. And they were she was talking. I don't know if it was his wife or girlfriend or what. But she was talking about. She was like, dude, he don't sleep. The he's up all night long. He don't ever sleep.
So many people around.
And then like when he sleeps for a few hours, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it may be coincidental, but so many people around him have just died or gone to prison. So many people around him. You know what I mean? Fucking Biggie Smalls. Mace went to prison for him shooting. I think when Diddy was dating J-Lo in the early 2000s, he got into a club fight, and I think Mace either shot for him or Diddy shot. Mace just took the gun case and did 20 years. Nigga just did 20 years like nothing. Or 15 years. 15 years. And he's not fucking peanuts. Goddamn it. He went to prison for him for a long time, got out, and was just like, yeah, the nigga never visited me once. I took a whole gun case, and he never fucking said shit about it. His ex-wife died. That, I'm not trying to say that has anything to do with him. I'm pretty sure she had, natural causes or whatever the fuck. But it's just crazy, man. Everybody's close to that nigga. It's crazy as fuck. And people are saying Russell Simmons also from Run DMC, the creator of Fat Farm. He's in like Costa Rica or something laying low. I mean, because all this shit's resurfacing and people are saying that he's running from the statute of limitations. Apparently, if he waits a couple years, statute of limitations on rape or whatever will be fucking over for whatever case he's facing. I have no idea. I'm regurgitating shit I read on Twitter. I'm not trying to say it for fact. I'm just saying what I'm reading, what's going on social media. Social media is a fucking toxic place, but this is what I like Twitter for. News. Crazy fucking news. Orlando Brown's tweaking on some TV.
That dude stays fucking tweaking.
He's fucking wild, and I love. And
dude, he was just in fucking rehab here in our town.
Yeah, he was in rehab here for like a couple of years or something, like all through the pandemic.
Like, people be posting him like HEB and all that bullshit. Like, oh, look who I got to see. I'm like, bro, like you're posting somebody like no one gives a fuck about anymore. Like,
but he did a couple interviews where you could tell he was back on drugs, and then he ended up on some show where it's like Bad Boys, Dallas, Texas. So he was in Dallas shooting some like reality TV show where 14 dudes live in a house together. 14 35-year-old dudes live in a house together, get drunk every night, and just fight. Like, what the fuck you do? You're just in rehab for 2 years, and you're just gonna immediately get on TV.
Like, I was like, and it's crazy, like especially like the people in that industry. Like, dude, like you fucking had it. I mean, you had it made, bro.
You kind of did. You had Disney money. That's residuals. Motherfuckers still get Disney checks from shows 15 years ago.
I'm sure he still is, and that's what he's using fucking to shoot up and fucking do all his drugs.
He was on every episode of That's So Raven.
Yeah, I mean, like
shit after that.
All you got to do, like even like Shia LaBeouf, like the dude went off, but he's still there, Like,
yeah, Shia is fucking different, bro. Shia's a legitimate actor. He's fucking born from pain.
He's one of my favorite fucking actors, and I will fucking say
his horrible childhood made him into the great actor he is. But I mean, he's got demons and shit.
For sure,
going through it and shit.
But the dude is one of the best actors that I fucking love him as an actor,
especially as a kid.
Transformers,
as a kid, anything he was in, I was gonna go see. I didn't give a fuck. Dude, I remember
Transformers sucked after they got rid of him.
Yes, it did. He had 2 seconds in iRobot, and I would watch it, be like, "There's Shia LaBeouf." Holes is one of the all-time best.
I guess I don't remember him in iRobot.
It was only for like a split. You only saw him in 2 scenes. When the movie first opened up, and Will Smith was walking to work, he comes up and he's like cussing.
Oh yeah,
he's like, "Stop cussing, Ronnie. You don't know how to cuss or whatever."
That's what I'm saying. I do remember that.
And then like at the end when they're fighting the robots in the parking lot, he's helping them. It was only for a second, but I remember because I was like, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. I fucking love it. I
Holes
love
it. Holes
is the shit. Of course, we were watching Even Stevens as a kid.
Even Stevens for sure. But no, that's it. But it's crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, you like, it's crazy. Like, you either that shit gets to you. Like,
I'm up in that environment.
They're either gonna do good or you're gonna be on drugs. There's no in between in fucking that industry. Like, you're either gonna have a fucking great industry in TV shows and movies, or you're gonna fucking do good and then go down a dark fucking path.
Have you seen this Nickelodeon documentary trailer?
Kind of like Amanda Bynes.
I hope it talks about Amanda. They bring at the very end of the trailer, they're bringing like a special guest fucking speaker to talk on this shit, but it doesn't say who it is. Hopefully, it's Amanda Bynes because I think she would have the most to say, even though she's still strung out in the industry.
Lindsay Lohan.
Well, she wasn't so much Nickelodeon.
Oh,
she was never on any show.
No, she wasn't on that. But I mean, she fucking had one of the she was huge.
She was a part of a crowd. She was a part of like the Paris Hilton, Britney Spears crowd of superstars that went crazy.
Yeah,
I say went crazy, but they just had a fucking horrible public, like they got themselves canceled doing wild shit.
And she was so hot growing up.
I know. God.
And them and the Olsen twins.
The best movies.
Them and the Olsen twins. Yeah. Man, I had the biggest fucking crush on the Olsen twins.
I was never into the Olsen twins. I was a big family. Full House. I was a Full House fan, so I was never into those. It's like you see them as kids, and then it's like, you're always those kids, you know. And then my cousins would watch their Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Oh yeah, I did. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I watched them.
Gonna pull an all-nighter. That would be the most fun. I was a young nigga at one point because they were hot. I was big into Lindsay Lohan, but I wasn't so much into fucking the Olsen twins. They were my ones back then. Zoe 101, Jamie Lynn Spears
definitely was. Yeah,
love Zoe 101. It's so funny seeing the Ned's Declassified fucking podcast blow up to what it is. You seen this shit?
Which one podcast?
Ned's Declassified. It might have been after your time because it was like back when. I mean, at this time I was probably already 15 or 16 and shit. It's like Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide on Team.
Oh, okay,
Nick.
now I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
The main guy on there, Ned. The best friend, the black dude with glasses, and then the girl, his girlfriend, have a podcast now where they talk about shit from back then. And in the first couple episodes of the pod, they talk about how, we were fucking, 15 smoking joints and sucking each other's dick. Like, it was crazy. Not the dudes. I'm just saying, like, all of them were fucking each other. And the girl fucked everybody. Apparently, she's blowing all the dudes that worked on the show. And the main guy, especially Ned, their boyfriend and girlfriend on the show, they had their first kiss together, lost their virginities to each other. They have a huge history, and then they come together for this podcast. Really fun stuff. The first couple episodes, I haven't even seen an episode. I just saw them on Instagram, and I started like, oh shit, I remember the show. And then she came out and said all this shit that she did. I think she came, at some point they're very fucking flirtatious on the show. Talk about how they'd still bang, and then now she's pregnant by him out of nowhere. The podcast popped off like a year ago, and she's pregnant. A lot of fun. Not talking shit. I love this shit. It's a lot of fun. It's funny seeing shit from when your teenage years.
Me growing up, straight up, my fucking biggest crush was fucking Lisa Turtle from fucking Saved by the Bell.
Ah, man.
That's when I knew I was in love with black girls.
I was the Topanga guy. I was watching Boy Meets World.
Nah, bro. Like that's when I knew it was. Oh man, Lisa Turtle, man.
Trying to think back. I mean, I guess not so much teen. I don't know. I was more actors. Like I remember Elijah Dushku. I don't know if you know him, Elijah Dushku. I was big into Elijah Dushku. She was the like curly trashy girl from Bring It On. Remember she comes in with like fucking cargo pants, like chains and shit, but she does flips.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. That and old girl from Clueless.
I just saw her in a movie yesterday.
Oh, black girl from Clueless.
Oh, the black girl from Clueless.
Yeah, the black girl from Clueless.
Stacey Dash. Well, a lot of motherfuckers in her. Bad. I thought you were talking about Reese Witherspoon. Not Reese Witherspoon. No. Is that who it is? Reese Witherspoon?
No, the girl the main actor on.
Yeah, Clueless. It's not Reese Witherspoon. She's Legally Blonde.
Oh yeah.
My girl was watching something with Reese Witherspoon last night. It's Reese Witherspoon and Mark Wahlberg. Made me real fucking uncomfortable. Real fucking uncomfortable. She's like a high school student. He's like, I don't even want to get into it. I don't even know. It's a popular movie. Mark Wahlberg was like 22. 21. He was fucking super young, but I couldn't even tell you what it was called. It threw me off.
But that was my next crush. Was old girl from Clueless.
Stacey Dash.
Yeah, that's how I knew I was in love with black girls, man. Like, and that's just still like they're my kryptonite. I ain't gonna lie. They just do something to me. They just do something to me.
Nah, I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
But I mean, there ain't nobody in this world that's gonna top my girl though.
Kim Kardashian.
No. I'll give you two more guesses.
Sofia Vergara. That's mine. Nobody is ever gonna top Sofia Vergara.
No. You got one more guess. I hate her, dude. He doesn't deserve her.
Oh, you talk about Rihanna.
Yeah,
you talking about Rihanna. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
my
know
God.
what the fuss is about. She's a marvelous singer.
Dude, no. That
physically,
girl,
all the rappers fighting over and shit. And Chris Brown catching charges and all the A$AP Rocky having a baby and Drake making songs about
only
her.
person she deserves in this world is me.
I don't see it,
man. Dude,
she got that big Barbados dome on.
I don't talk about her like that. First of all,
motherfucking 5 head on her,
dude.
Bro. She got that slapper.
That girl,
and I'm a nigga that knows a thing or two about big foreheads. You know what I'm saying? She got a big boy,
bro. That girl, I would do anything for. I'd give my fucking soul up right now for her.
You said that for a long time. I'm still just discombobulated.
No, that girl is. I would, man. I fucking would.
Who shit. So
no, someone told me like, what would you like? I would give my soul up right now to.
You ever seen From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Salma Hayek.
She bad. She bad. That girl.
That shit.
She still looks good now. Like that body of hers is unfucking real.
Did you ever watch? I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry.
We are.
Married with Children. Ed Bundy.
Oh,
90s TV show.
Yeah.
Married with Children. The daughter from that, Christina Applegate.
Mm-hmm.
She was so hot in that show. She was even hot in Anchorman, and that was like 20 years later.
Yeah.
Have you seen her lately?
No.
Poor lady. She got like cerebral palsy.
Oh no shit.
She has to walk with a cane. She really can't even hardly walk or talk. She's all fucking. It's really sad, man. It comes out of fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
She was hot. She was like 50, and then she just boom, all at once, man. That's fucking sad. But it happens to a lot of people. Not Mel Gibson. Who's the actor? Val Kilmer. But there's somebody else. Maybe it's not Mel Gibson. Oh, Bruce Willis. Oh, Bruce Willis can't even speak anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he has like, I think he's got dementia, but it's like a certain kind of dementia.
He's like losing his motor functionality.
Yeah, like it's like so where it takes over, like where he can't even talk.
He's one of the best American actors for the past 40 years.
It's pretty good. Like he's like losing his like motor skills. Like it is sad. Like I hate that for him because he was, and dude, it just came out of nowhere for that dude. He went from 100 to 0 real fucking quick.
Immediately, dude. And they stay out of the public eye. You don't see it happen. I thought the same thing was gonna happen to Jamie Foxx when he had his big scare, dude.
Yeah.
And he came close to death himself.
And he bounced back.
He wouldn't come out in the public for a long fucking time, though. He was very reclusive. But when he did, I saw something on the news today. I say the news as if when you open Google and it gives you a bunch of bullshit tiles of fake news articles, that's the news. But yeah, I opened the news today, and yeah, it said he's doing a comedy special. He's gonna talk about it, but he's gonna make it funny. Which, I mean, he's always been one of the best stand-ups to ever live. I talk about it often. He has this one from the mid-2000s where he's playing piano and singing the Brady Bunch theme song as different R&B artists. It's my most favorite thing. I go back and listen to it every year, multiple times a fucking year. And it came out 15 years ago or something. It came out a long ass time ago. But he fucking does the Brady Bunch as like Prince. He'll sing it as Babyface. He'll sing it as Luther Vandross. I mean, if you listen to those artists, these old R&B artists, you know exactly what he's done. I mean, he's perfect. He's spot on.
Yeah.
But he's just singing the Brady Bunch theme song. Here's the story. And he's fucking playing the piano. God damn. The most talented dude to ever live.
Change it up a little bit. Did you watch Jason Kelsey's retirement speech?
No, man. Is he done?
Yeah, he retired, and dude, he gave like a 45-minute retirement speech, and it was pretty cool. Gave out, I mean, he had fucking him and Travis crying.
Damn.
Because he's talking about like how it was great growing up playing ball with his brother and all of that bullshit. And then it was pretty cool. I saw I was reading a document about it, that the trainer that taped his ankles for 13 years.
He had cancer.
And
sometimes these headlines tell the truth, because I read that and I didn't go into the article.
And the only time he didn't tape him was Jason's final game against Tampa. And so he made sure on his retirement speech, since he couldn't tape him because of his cancer, that he would tape him for his retirement speech.
That's sick. And yeah, I saw that. The dude beat cancer too, I believe.
I don't know about. I didn't read it all into that.
I just saw a picture. He still had his hair, so I
just watched the video and stuff like that. And yeah, they didn't talk about but he talked about how he's the one who got him to wrap his ankles for his speech, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. Like sweet, Jason Kelsey's like one of the most wholesome kind of a human beings that I mean, I don't really know him like that, but just listening to him, on my side, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
just listen to the podcast and you hear him talk just free form, dude. Dude's a legit guy.
He seems like a legit guy.
Same with Travis Kelsey. I
hear mixed deals about him. I hear Travis is kind of a dick.
Well, he's a superstar now.
Oh yeah, I mean
he's on like a championship legendary team now. I mean, he's never going to be the same again. It's like when somebody blows up into astronomical status. Like I remember hearing Travis Scott on like Drake's album. I remember he had a mixtape before that, like a mixtape or two before the Drake album. Nothing Was the Same, or if you're reading this too late. Yeah, I was reading this. And then after that, like he was never the same. He never put out anything that wasn't as good as his last shit. Like he changed up, and then you can't be seen in the public eye. You start dating a Kardashian.
Yeah, dude,
people reach like, this precipice.
Did you see him go
Travis
to
Kelsey, Taylor Swift?
Caitlin Clark's historical game the other night, where she broke the all-time scoring record for men's and women's points? Travis Scott's walking in with his own fucking 12-pack.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
He literally walked in with
I didn't know it was that game.
He walked in. And dude, so yeah,
he said he's walking in and people like cheering and shit. And he walks up and daps up Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, he fucking daps him up. And dude, I was laughing more because the dude's walking in with his own fucking 12-pack.
That's just advertisement.
And then he's just fucking over there, him and his two boys over there just drinking those fucking 12-packs on the side.
You ever drink those cacti?
I haven't.
They get you fucking turned, bro. They're 7%.
No, I've never drank.
It's a good seltzer. It's just strong as fuck. But it's like they put real liquor in it.
It was pretty cool because he was like, hey, Caitlin, I need that 22 jersey tonight.
Fuck yeah.
And took a picture with her and everything like that. And then after he took the picture with her, he took the picture with the whole team.
Damn.
So it was pretty fucking cool.
I'm saying, man, you reach that status level and you can't do normal shit anymore.
Oh yeah.
So
especially him.
You have to become an asshole because you have to be selfish.
And it's crazy, like his shoes. Dude, his fucking shoes are outrageous.
Just the popularity from his shoes. Yeah, you got a pair. I don't even got a pair.
I do got a pair. And they cost me quite a bit.
I'm saying.
I mean, and they're dead stock. They're still dead stock.
He said they ain't never gonna see the light of day.
I'm just like,
this motherfucker gonna have to get married to put those shoes on.
I don't even know about then either. I don't know if that day's even that special.
Yeah, put them shits on, bro. You gotta break that shit in, man.
Oh, dude, I want to.
I love putting on new
shoes. Dude, like I spent so much on them, and then like they just keep going up in value, and I'm like, I don't want to do it.
They'll start disintegrating, though. I know you've seen the videos where they got the shoes from 20 years and they just rub their finger across the sole and it just turns to sand.
Yeah, I keep them in a perfect kind of temperature room and everything like that. So no, that'd be
vacuum
good.
seal.
No, I just playing like no. There's people that be talking about like I be watching videos and they're like, yeah, I got mine in. They're like in a certain room. They're kind of like when you keep your fucking cigars or
the dehumidified room, dehumidified room or whatever.
They're like, yeah, they're in that. I keep them at a certain temp and they're in a dark room. I'm like,
shit, if you watch SneakerCon or if you ever watch dudes shop at Complex, all their shoes are shrink wrapped individually.
Yep.
Just individually shrink wrapped shoes. You pick them up off the shelf, they're shrink wrapped. So they know what's up, man.
Yeah, they do know what's up.
And those shoes are fucking $6,000 a piece.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't spend nothing like that, but I did spend a grip on my shoes, my Travis Scott's. But I do want to wear them so fucking bad.
You ought to just put them on and walk around HEB. Don't even go nowhere crazy. Don't even go nowhere crazy.
You think I'm gonna go to HEB when there's that many motherfuckers?
That's my favorite fucking thing to do. Dude, I be getting fly as fuck to HEB.
Fuck that.
I be putting that shit on to go to HEB.
Hell no. I am not about to do that.
Go to HEB. I be walking HEB like it's a runway type shit, man. I be HEB.
That's just wild how you be just like dressing up like, yep, going to HEB.
There ain't nowhere else to fucking go, bro. I'm not going to no club. I'm not going to no bar. So I got to show my ass.
You got a better chance of not getting your shit stepped on at a bar than you do at the fucking
right. I'm constantly rolling over my shoes when I'm driving that car, bro. I'll push that car over my shoes.
You got a better chance of going to the bar here and not getting them bitches stepped on than you do at HEB because there's 100 million motherfuckers at HEB every time. It don't matter what time it is. I went there last night, man. Dude, yesterday, I guess I had like a 24-hour bug, and dude, I was on my fucking deathbed, bro.
For real?
Like straight up. I feel great today, but dude, I fucking threw my guts up for like 24 hours. And so I went to HEB late last night to get me some soup. And there was 100 motherfucking people. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go there late. And dude, there was 100 motherfuckers at HEB at night. And I'm like, dude, what in the fuck, dude? Yeah. It's like 10 o'clock. Why are y'all all here?
I believe it too, man. Motherfuckers don't sleep.
Dude, they don't. I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. I was like, dude, I feel like shit. I don't feel good. I just want to get my soup and go home. And I'm having to wait in line at the self-checkout because there's that many people in the self-checkout.
The sad thing is the self-checkout be the worst place to wait in line sometimes.
Dude,
be in that line for fucking ever for self-checkout.
What is going on here, dude? I fucking hated it.
Last time I was at HEB, which was just like yesterday or the day before, there was like, I saw like 6 motherfuckers with those motorized carts. And part of me feels for them because it's like, yeah, you worked yourself into a position where you can't walk around for too long. You got to be on one of those motorized carts so you can fall out. But goddamn, nigga, like send your nephew in. You bringing your 600-pound ass on this motherfucking motorized cart taking up half the aisle. You know those aisles are narrow. Send your little nephew in to go get your snacks and shit. Send that little nigga in to come get the noodles. You ain't got to be up in there with taking up the whole cart with your shit, slipping around like motherfucking iron. You know what I mean? Ironside.
You would have thought it was 5 o'clock when I went last night.
I swear, bro.
10:30.
Too many motherfuckers, and ain't nobody got no etiquette. Nobody can. Oh, excuse me. Hey, pardon me. No, motherfuckers just look at you funny.
Yeah,
you try to walk past them. I'll be like, excuse me. I'll push their shit out the way. I don't give a fuck. I'll push their kids out the way. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, excuse me, coming through.
The high's been on their ass.
Yeah. Excuse me. Watch out. I can't take no time, bro. I used to love HEB, but you're right, bro. It's really got fucked up lately.
I honestly kind of, and I fucking hate Walmart.
Yeah, I won't go to Walmart.
But I will go to Walmart early in the morning or late at night because there's
Walmart.
There's nobody.
I'll go to neighborhood.
I fucking love neighborhood.
I'll go to neighborhood.
I love neighborhood. I will go to neighborhood.
Big Walmart though,
dude. Big Walmart early in the morning is fucking great. It's fucking
great. I like early in the morning? United. I go to United early in the morning for a Starbucks, and it's so many nice ass people. Like the nicest people are there at 8 a.m.
Because it's like all old people.
They're old as fuck.
Because I was like, the old people has always been there because United.
Their day's halfway over.
Fucking, it's been there forever. But yeah, I do like United because I live close.
Right.
I do live close to United now, but no, I will fuck with Walmart early in the morning. And it's like I'll take Coop to school and then go straight there because I know there ain't nobody there.
HEB's popping early in the morning with old people too, but it's like the church crowd every day. You know what I'm talking about? Like the old uppity fucking old ass rickety uppity kind of smug face motherfuckers early in the. It's not the happy nice people doing laps around the mall at 9 a.m. No, HEB at 9 a.m. is like it could be a Thursday. Motherfuckers got suits on, walkers out and shit, zoot suits like they just came from church. Like get the fuck out of aisle 6. I just want some fish sticks.
Dang, you know the aisle is that good?
I'm cap as hell.
Okay, I was like, bro, you go there. You do go there.
I do love HEB though,
dude. You do be going.
I'm a ride for my neighborhood HEB.
That'd be like my mom at Walmart. She can be like, dude, go down aisle 7, right in the middle. That's where the ketchup's gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, that's too fucking much. Like,
you know,
if you go to somewhere that fucking much, like, well,
that's what I like about HEB.
No,
you type in like,
she don't be doing the app like that. She just knows Walmart that fucking good. I'm like, dude, that's just wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I'll go to HEB pretty regularly. I'll get like a salad just about every weekday. I like a lunch salad. Just
I will.
Perfect chef salad.
The thing about HEB, the sushi. They got the best sushi in town.
They do got some banging fucking sushi.
They got the best sushi.
And to be frank, the people work in the sushi area, the Asian people, they don't speak a fucking lick of English, and they are the nicest individuals that work there. They're the nicest people,
and they'll make you whatever you want too. Like if you want a California roll without something in it, they'll fucking do it for you.
They'll point you in the right direction. They can't speak it, but goddamn, they can sign it out.
Yeah.
And every time I go get a salad, I'm looking for the forks. They'll never stock the forks. I'll be like, hey, do you got any forks over there? They're like happy as fuck to give it to me. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. They are nice.
You can't shade HEB, bro. HEB is gonna survive.
Oh yeah. Well, my boy, you got anything else?
Nah, I got nothing, man. We knocked out another fucking episode, bro. I'm so excited for 299, UFC 299.
It is gonna be nice.
It's upon us.
It's gonna be nice to talk about when my boy O'Malley.
We'll see how that fight goes.
Gets his first knockout.
We'll see how those early prelims go. But I'm excited for this motherfucking Jack Dale and Madalena Gilbert Burns fight.
I am. It's been a minute since I've seen Gilbert fight, and I am excited because
I don't want to see no retirement.
That dude's a dog.
Yeah,
that dude is a fuck. And like I've said it a million fucking times, you put him against it don't matter.
Anybody.
You give him a 3-day notice, he'll fucking be there.
And he'll rise to the occasion. It ain't gonna be no slumpy fight.
No.
He's out there throwing fucking bombs. He's the definition of stay ready.
I'm pretty sure when he fought Chimaez, like it was a short notice fight too. I'm pretty fucking sure on that one. And dude, he gave Chimaez his hardest fucking fight he's ever had.
Yes. It's gonna be a barn burner the whole card through. Oh, yeah. I want to start it early, but no promises. I have a lot to talk about next week regardless.
For sure.
Can't fucking wait. Appreciate y'all for stepping in, hollering at us, listening to what the fuck we got to say. Watch the UFC, watch the Pod MC, and have a great weekend.
Adios.